Hello there, fans of the Spring Duel channel. TAF108 here.
And Victory.
Coming at you with another video.
Yay.
Continuation in the series where we talk about the Super Saiyajin transformations and explain them in as great detail as we can at the time.
Or as much as we can spare, because we do have stuff to do.
Yes, it's true. Now, this one will be interesting because it will include not only new transformations introduced by this series, but it will also include retcons introduced by the series. Retcons which, unfortunately, fundamentally alter the previous series. But, you know what they say, it is what it is. So, welcome to Super Saiyajin Forms Explained, Dragon Ball Super Edition.
You've been waiting for that, haven't you?
Just so I can stop talking.
Like, what is it? One more day? Dating this video.
Yep, this one. Alright, so now we're going to talk about the Super Saiyajin 1 and Super Saiyajin 2 retcons introduced by the Dragon Ball Super anime. Now, focusing Ki in a Saiyajin's back causes a Super Saiyajin transformation without the need for an anger trigger. Further, Super Saiyajin 2 can be unlocked in this manner without mastery of Super Saiyajin, or it masters Super Saiyajin automatically. Either way, it's pretty dumb.
Super dumb.
There's not much else to say here. The Caulifla Sucks series should cover in depth why the back-to-me feeling is dumb. Now, keep in mind, if you pay attention in the Aspholes versus shit writing video, you'll note that it's not an Asphole. It's just really, really bad writing. And no amount of Toriyama interviews or ignoring of evidence will change that.
Yeah.
So, now on to the one transformation I think is halfway decent. Super Saiyajin God.
Because red hair.
A transformation achieved via ritual, at least initially, inspired by the first Super Saiyajin, Yamoshi.
Yeah.
5 pure-hearted Saiyajins have to give their ki to a 6th, allowing him to achieve godhood. Or fatherhood, considering how many characters are supposed to be able to beat this form currently. That's neither here nor there.
It's kind of there.
Along with increased strength and divine ki, they gain the ability to rapidly gain power throughout a fight and heal from injury. Or at least it would appear so. These abilities are seemingly lost when the Super Saiyajin God returns during the Torment power.
Yeah.
Pretty short-sighted, I'd say. Now, obviously, it has power far greater than Super Saiyajin 3, though the form does have a time limit, at least initially. And in appearance, it's identical to the user's base, while slimming the body down and giving red hair and eyes. It has better stamina than Super Saiyajin Blue.
Yeah. I remember that.
And in the anime, this form is only achieved by Son Goku. You're going to be hearing that a lot in this list.
Yeah, it is. Huh.
It is what it is. That being said, there's not really much else to this transformation. There's a slight debate in the community whether or not the power boost is greater from the ritual than just transforming into it on its own.
I mean, why is there a debate when there's no proof supporting the side?
To put it simply, I'll just say that it's obviously just bad writing. As is the case with almost everything wrong with this show. And I'd like to just move on. So would I. Super Saiyajin Blue. The evolution of Super Saiyajin God, described as being a Super Saiyajin with the power of a Super Saiyajin God. Visually, it's identical to Super Saiyajin, only it's blue. Hence the name. Ki control is supposedly incredible, while stamina is terrible.
I mean, like, you wouldn't be able to tell that during the newest arc.
Yeah, they mention it consistently, but as they say to all up-and-coming writers, show don't tell. And these points aren't internally consistent, but of course this is Dragon Ball Super, and there's not really much else to this form. Supposedly it gives a greater boost to the Super Saiyajin God. It's the pinnacle Super Saiyajin form for a bit in this series, and it's never completely mastered. So there still should be stamina issues to this day.
But there's not.
But they'll tell you so anyway. Moving on from there, we have Super Saiyajin Rose. And this is a Kaioshin going Super Saiyajin in a Saiyajin's body. Hair and aura are identical to Super Saiyajin Blue, only pink. And ergo, it's also identical to Super Saiyajin.
Yeah.
In the manga, this is Black's version of Blue. But as we discussed in another video, we believe in the anime it's far more consistent to say it's just Black's version of Super Saiyajin.
But the manga's better, so it's Blue.
Fair point. Moving on from there, we have Super Saiyajin Blue Evolution. Oh yeah, also the last form is only achieved by Goku Black, obviously. Super Saiyajin Blue Evolution, the evolved state of Super Saiyajin Blue, achieved by Super Saiyajin Blue breaking his limits, or maybe it's only achieved by Vegeta breaking his limits.
Oh my god!
I'm not really clear on that.
I'm gonna show you something after this. Keep going. It's super related, but it's funny.
The form looks like a Super Saiyajin Grade 2, only blue. It has pupils, unlike most Super Saiyajin forms, and looks vaguely similar to Ultra Instinct.
Well, I mean, like, I guess that's technically the other way around since this came first.
Ooh. That being said,
it took you way too long to process that.
You'll find yourself saying that a lot if you watch this show. Anywho, this form is far stronger than Super Saiyajin Blue. Where it is in strength, I have no idea. You have to ask someone at Toy, and then his best buddy would give you a different answer. But there's not really much to say about this form other than the fact that it's stronger than Super Saiyajin Blue. The evolution of Super Saiyajin Blue, named in an video game, just like Super Saiyajin Ikari, and it's Vegeta's quote-unquote big break in this anime. Moving on from Super Saiyajin Blue, we have Ultra Instinct Omen, a sign of the technique of the gods, Ultra Instinct. This form is identical to the user's base, spiking up the hair slightly with a silver eyes and a silver aura. This form is achieved by breaking one's limits.
Getting shot with another bullet?
For Goku, I guess. And it far surpasses Super Saiyajin Blue. In addition to greater strength, the user gains Ultra Instinct, the technique of the gods that allows them to move on instinct alone. It is incomplete, as you still have to think to attack. It heavily drains the user's stamina. And then moving on from there, we have Ultra Instinct.
What type of fucking fighter are you when you need to think to fight? Fuck you.
Completed Ultra Instinct allows the user to attack and dodge without thinking. It's even stronger than Ultra Instinct Omen, and is achieved by further breaking one's limits. The user's hair turns blanco. Oh, and the form can only be maintained for less than a minute before you collapse in pain and lose all your power.
Let's see. It also is reminiscent of something else that I realized. It's reminiscent of something else. I was just thinking around with a friend, talking to him about my favorite manga, Hitman Reborn, and I was looking back on it. Ultimate Hyper World Mode is essentially just the Ultra Instinct before it was a thing. You see Suna doing everything that Goku does in Master Ultra Instinct. Because, you know, it's better. Because you totally shouldn't need to think to punch somebody.
Moving on from there, we have the quote-unquote original Super Saiyajin forms, or by original I mean new, not the first one. And you consider this variations on the traditional forms, though I guess you could say the past two have been variations in some way or another. So first we have Super Saiyajin Ikari. In terms of appearance, this form is identical to Super Saiyajin 2, only the user's hair becomes longer and they briefly lose their pupils, in addition of having a blue aura inside of a golden aura. Or was it on the outside? I can't really recall in this.
What is it? Super Saiyan Rays or something?
Yep, Super Saiyajin Ikari. Because saying Super Saiyajin Raid sounds dumb. It's
blue on the inside.
It's almost as strong as Super Saiyajin Blue, and it's achieved by being really, really angry. Or something. Like many transformations on the list, how it's achieved doesn't exactly matter.
No, you kind of no. Wasn't this post him using Spirit Bomb?
No, he used Spirit Bomb after he gained. And
Dumb.
its drawbacks, its abilities are all unknown. Its achievement, status, how strong you have to be, what you have to do, unknown. Well, I wonder what SLs have to do with this. World we never know. Next we have Super Saiyajin Blue, Kaioken. The combination of Kaioken with Super Saiyajin Blue. Only possible due to key control. Currently, 20 times Kaioken is the highest possible. Now this next one, we get to talk about Broly again. And by Broly, I mean Broly with tits. Now, there were no official names given for Kale's form, just like there are no official names given for any other form, because Toei is more interested in marketing than actually telling a story. But that in and of itself is a story for another day. So I'm just going to call it Super Saiyajin Berserk.
God, you're just setting up more videos for Super.
Now it's stated that Super Saiyajin Berserker is perhaps a Saiyajin's true form. Obviously, that's not true. It's a form unique to Kale. It greatly resembles the legendary Super Saiyajin form. And it's a form that boosts Kale's power to be far greater than that of Super Saiyajin 2 Caulifla.
Kind of just dead at this point about Super.
Controlled Super Saiyajin Berserker is the controlled version of this form. It gives Kale an appearance closer to that of her normal state and closer to that of a normal Super Saiyajin, but green, because 3 colors are in. The power appears to be equal to that of a Super Saiyajin 2. Caulifla, at least. And finally, moving from there, we have True Berserk Super Saiyajin. Again, these are just my made-up names for a stupid form that no one cares.
I don't.
This is total mastery of the Berserk Super Saiyajin transformation, allowing far more power without loss of control. Kale was slightly larger than her controlled form in this state, but far smaller than her Broly with tits. And to bring the video with a close, we've talked about Broly with tits. Now let's talk about the man himself. God, Legendary Super Saiyajin, is the godly form of Legendary Super Saiyajin.
Oh my fucking god.
Given the Broly, it has hair very similar to Super Saiyajin 3, and strength greater than that of Super Saiyajin Blue. How is it achieved? I don't know. I didn't go to Japan to get on the ride to find out. Though I somehow doubt they gave it any explanation. Just a trend I noticed. And that being said, we managed to get through it. We talked about every Super Saiyajin form introduced in Dragon Ball Super. Oh. And now you understand what we mean when we talk about these forms, and the perspective from which we're looking at it. Again, if we missed any information, comment section down below. I'll respond to every comment in the formal video at some point in the near future. Likely 2 weeks from this video's uploading date.
Finally, we're done!
And
almost done.
Be sure to watch these videos. It's a great segue into our next video, which will be pitting Ben 10 against Son Goku and Superman. Yeah. But again,
I'm actually looking forward to this one.
Yeah, probably a lot more fun to talk about.
Oh yeah, no,
Victory are definitely a lot more to say there.
Excitement.
Hi. That being said, remember to
like, comment, favorite, subscribe. Make sure you also share. This is super important.
Yeah, really gotta get the word out there. And that being said, this may not be the most impressive video about Dragon Ball Super, but considering what we had to work with, there's nothing to make impressive. I'd like to thank everyone for watching this video. I hope you have a nice day. Remember to stay safe and watch some quality content for once.
Yeah.
That means ours.
Just I was going to go to suggest anime, but, that works too.
Oh, well, we'll give an anime suggestion list at some point.
You know what else we're going to give in the future? Like, really late in the future? Godzilla. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Gojira.
Oh, I'm so hyped for this. I'm so hyped for those videos.
That being said,
oh, yes.
I'd like to thank everyone for watching one more time. I hope you all have a great day. This has been TAF108
and Victory
of the Supreme Duo channel. Signing in.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace.